And we are now live. And so we are here today on Monday, November 16th, 2020. We're here with my really good friend, Debbie Murphy. And we are now live. And so we are here. And Debbie Murphy is, she's a certified CPA. She's been not certified?
No, I'm in accounting. I have an accounting degree, not my CPA.
Okay. So she is very, very good with numbers. And she is my main accountant that I've hired. And she does a wonderful job and she is fantastic. And we've asked her today to come on to our YouTube channel to talk a little bit about some budgeting basics on, what you can do, and just sort of get a basic idea of how to get better than what you are for 2020 leading into 2021. So Debbie, I'll let you take it away and you can explain to people, and hopefully some people get some really good tips from you.
Sure, I'm happy to be here. My background is in accounting. I have over 30 years in accounting, and I've worked for public accounting businesses, small businesses. I've done a lot in different aspects of running a business. So what I'd like to share, budgeting, people get nervous about that. And our world is so different now. I know with the younger crowd, they don't even know what a checkbook register is. When we were growing up, we had a checkbook register where we recorded every in and out of our bank account. And we always had it on a piece of paper in front of us. With online banking, the world doesn't really work like that anymore. And people don't write checks. So you don't need, people go in real time, see how much money they have and figure out what to spend. But a big key to that is knowing what's coming up. What are you saving for? Where do you want to be down the road? How do you want to develop your life plan? So budgeting can be a very overwhelming experience for a lot of people. And it doesn't have to be, as long as you start slow and start with the basics. So I don't know, can I share my screen?
Yeah, absolutely. And you make some really good points already, is that, this is something that's not taught in school. I mean, I definitely didn't learn it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not always easy to do. And it's one thing, you can make the plan for the budget, but the other side of it is, actually following it and sticking to it. So
Right.
Go ahead. So I'm already learning some really good stuff.
So yeah, to me it's overwhelming if I have to go in and record every little thing right now. And there's a lot of good budgeting apps and programs and things like that out there. It's what will work for you. So what I start with is just a really simple spreadsheet. Go through the last 3 to 6 months of your bank statements and download them off the internet, so you actually know what's coming out of your accounts and when. So here's just a really simple recap of what can possibly happen. And if you have a business account, you'll do that in addition to your personal account, so you know where you stand with everything. So if you have a mortgage that's due on the first of the month, that's going to be in there. Your utility bills, any little amount that consistently and regularly comes out of your bank account. You get that on paper and know what date it's coming down. You also need to know what's outstanding. So if you have a credit card with an $800 balance and for instance, in this one, the insurance comes out monthly, but in the summertime, they have an extra toy car that they play with. So in the summertime, it's going to be a little bit more. So there's just a little note to keep in front of you. And if you have student loans, what's your monthly payment? When's it come out? But what's the big picture? What's the total of that loan? And you can update this sheet probably once a month at the minimum, so you can keep a good handle on what's going on in your world. And then you want to know your income sources. If you are on a salary and you get paid weekly, here's where it is. If you have additional money coming in from somewhere, note that down. Just what this is a big picture of what's going on in your financial world. And then from here, you start planning. How much do I want to put in savings every month, week, year? How much do my monthly groceries cost? So when you're going through your checkbook, you're going to want to know, how much am I spending at the grocery store every week? Entertainment. Another big one is coffee. How often do I go get Starbucks and how much is that costing me? So get a good feel and put it all down on paper, and then you can start developing a plan and know. So here, obviously, the first of the month is a huge hit for you because your mortgage payment's coming out. So you know you need to have at least 2 weeks worth of paychecks in there to cover that payment. And you just start breaking it down from there. And let's see, I'm not good at sharing. So let's see if I can split to can you see that page now?
No.
The financial fitness one?
No.
Okay.
Oh, hang on. Yeah, I can. Yep, I can.
All right. So I am going to be teaching a financial fitness course through Acorn. And we're going to dive a lot deeper into.
Hang on, Debbie. All we can see right now is the FF budget. Is that the one that you want to be on?
No, let me change that then.
So just go unshare, stop share, and then reshare it.
You can see you don't have to be technically advanced to do this stuff, right? All right, let's see if that's it. Okay, here we go.
There we go. Yeah,
okay.
There we go.
So the financial fitness program covers 47 principles of becoming financially fit. And we dive deeper into a budget of, all the nitty gritty expenses, coming up with a financial action plan. There's debt reduction, there's savings funds, and your different sources of income. So there's some really good tools that we can dive into and learn, and you then can make sure you know what's going to work for you. What kind of person are you? Are you a person that likes to get on your app every day and fill something out? Are you a person that needs to see paper and pencil? But the key to everything is to know where you stand now and where do you want to go at the end. No matter how old you are, you can be in your 20s. If you're in your 20s, 30s, this is a great opportunity to really get a handle on everything. And even later in life, as you're preparing for retirement, where are your expenses and where can you shift them? Where can you start paying down your bigger debts to have more expendable money when you retire and travel? You want to travel, you want to do anything like that.
Yeah.
So that really is the basis of budgeting. It doesn't have to be complicated. It's just knowing your numbers now and where do you want to be later and how are we going to develop a plan to get there.
What are some other tips that you could offer? Are there any other tips that you could think of?
Well, a really good tip is to get used to saving right off the top, no matter what it is. If it's $10 a week, if it's $100 a week, put money in your savings account consistently because that will grow. And as you grow, you can start earning more interest and then investing it to earn even more money and let that money start working for you. And like I said, it doesn't have to be a lot. Skip a cup of coffee a week and put that money in a savings account and let it start growing and don't touch it. If you out of sight, out of mind kind of thing. Mm-hmm. Another tip is to look for your, if you have credit cards, what's the highest interest rate you're paying? Call around, get that interest rate down, and start a plan to pay off that high interest card faster. And just you can build on that. Then there's a whole process we can talk about paying down debt.
I think, I mean, there's so many awesome tips and those are great. For those that are, using the Life Leadership app, and obviously that's where the financial fitness program was sort of developed and designed. One of the things that they talk about, the two leaders, Chris Brady and Orrin Woodward, is that they only spend 10% of what they make. in their monthly bills. The
Mhm.
other 90% goes towards savings, building, giving to charity, all sorts of different things. So, if it's possible, maybe have that as a goal in mind to try to get to only 10% of what you make is what you're spending on, your month to month expenses,
Living expenses.
right? So just think about how awesome your life could be if you were
Right.
able to do that. Right now, I'm personally at like 100%, and I'm not really saving anything. Well, that's not true, entirely true, because I do have a Bitcoin company where I am investing, and it's growing. I wouldn't say slowly; it's actually going quite fast, but it's moving forward, it's moving me in the direction. And so that's one of the things that they talk about in the financial fitness program is the offense, defense, and the playing field of the financial arena, and how to break through that financial matrix. And I'm so glad that you're teaching that class. You're going to be facilitating a class that we're going to be launching very soon for that.
Mhm.
And with all of your skills and all of your wonderful attributes that you have, you're going to be able to lead that class really well, and lead it so that people will have a very clear understanding on sort of what's next and what they can do to bring it to that next level, to get them out of that financial matrix.
Yes, and everybody is in a different situation. This is not a one size fits all. What these are good tools to incorporate quickly or slowly, however it works for you, into your life to get where you want to be. Nobody wants to be tied down to a mortgage for the rest of their life and student loan debt, and everything that comes in goes out faster than you can blink. So that's the whole point of developing a budget that works for you, that takes into where you are now and where you want to go, and what steps and changes and move the puzzle pieces around until you can get to where you have more money at the end of the month than you do debt.
Yes. Yeah, exactly. I think, another tip that we didn't talk about is, but don't live beyond your means. So
Right.
if your money that's coming in is more than what's going out, obviously, we've got to figure out a way to make adjustments. And I always say the word "we," because if when you join or decide to join Acorn and you want to be a part of a free community, that's one of the things that we actually talk about, is that this is a we community. This is not a me or an I community, and this is all about me, me, me. This is a we
Mm.
community. So, if you're looking for solutions to your problems, then join for free, and we'll put a link down below if you want to join. It's free. We're right in the middle of launching, so we're in pre-launch right now. So you'll get in for free, so no cost to you whatsoever. You'll be around other like-minded people like Debbie, like myself, that are really looking to build a community of positive, fun, loving, caring humans that just really want to help humanity, one, get out of this financial matrix, because whether you want to admit it or not, we're in a financial matrix. And if you don't know that you're in a financial matrix, then you're definitely in a financial matrix. It's never been taught to us in schools on how to manage money. And that's designed that way. It's designed to keep you in debt for as long as you possibly can. And the longer you stay in debt, the harder it is to get out, and the harder you have to work. I don't know about you, but I don't like working hard. I'd rather work smart and have my money work for me. And I have learned to semi do that. I'm not a master at it yet. But we're getting better and better every day. And so happy to have you here. Thanks for the tips. We're going to have more of this. So if you want more and take deeper dives with Debbie, or you want information about the financial fitness system, connect with us. Either, send me a message here and we'll respond, or click the link that will be in the comments down below. And you can join our free community, and you can talk to Debbie one-on-one that way and get some more tips. Any final thoughts? Any last words?
Yeah, just to piggyback what you said, the Acorn Life Mastery community is really great because there is something for everybody in there. There's financial people, there are goals and dreams, anything that you are looking to improve your life on, you're going to find support in there with somebody. You'll connect with somebody. So it's a good place to start as you're trying to in personal development, business development, and develop the future that you want to have. And a big key of that, like I said, is in knowing your finances and how you can make them work for you instead of being a slave to your debt.
Cool. Thank you, Debbie. Appreciate your time. And I hope all of our viewers and listeners and watchers, I hope you got something out of this. If you have any questions, feel free to post them in the comments, even if you're watching the replay, and we will definitely respond to you, get back to you. If you want to join our free community before it becomes a paid community, definitely join us. If you want to be part of a mastermind, we're just setting up masterminds now on a whole bunch of various topics and discussions. So definitely check us out if you're interested, acornlifemastery.com. If you like this video, hit the like button. If you can share it with someone, fantastic. And subscribe to our channel. We'd appreciate it. Thanks, everyone. See you later. Bye for now.